Hello everyone, Tamari here. Long time no see, right? Before we get started, I want to shout out a great AI art community called Fantasy Haven. They have a friendly, helpful, and active community that is always willing to help with prompts and advice. Plus, they have some amazing artists contributing to the game showcased in this video, Fantasy Fighters. Check them out now when you get that chance. Now, let's get back to the video.
Hello everyone, this is Spike from Spike Studios. I came here to show you, this is a showcase video of Fantasy Fighters. And I know it's been a while since I made a video. The most recent being that trailer that just dropped out of nowhere. And I want to explain the reason why it took me so long. The issue is my computer has been acting up on me. It was like, I don't know what it was. It was like I didn't have enough memory. I'm pretty sure it was like the combination of like the RAM, the memory, and the storage I had. I think I only had like a gigabyte or so free on my computer, but for some reason it just, I guess for that reason it just kept slowing down. And every time, like it got to the point to every time I start the computer, it would freeze in like a minute after. And this is while no application was running. The only thing I probably did was open up the settings for, the standard Windows settings, or open up the file explorer. And then about like 30 seconds after I did that, the computer would freeze, and it just died. And then like a couple of times it actually blue screened. So that's been bugging me. So I had to and I tried to see if I could fix it, but I had to watch so many videos and tried so many methods, it just wouldn't work. So what I just decided to do was I just reinstalled Windows. I backed up some of my own files and reinstalled Windows, and so now it's like a clean computer. But I still got all my files and everything, but it deleted most of my apps and settings for those apps, including OBS. So all my settings for like the scenes that I have is all completely gone. And so I had to redo everything, and that's one of the major reasons why I haven't been able to like post any videos lately. I've been trying to deal with that. But what I want to talk to you about, this is a showcase for Fantasy Fighters. It's a new game that I'm working on, and I want to tell you about Asagura. I'm still developing that game, but for right now it's gonna be put on hold. It's mostly due to the fact that I'm probably gonna have to do a lot of rework to that game, and as far as like the pictures that I did for that game. For one thing, I already told you that I didn't optimize most of the content for that game, so it's hard for me to it's pretty much, it's kind of unstable. It works for the most part. Like if you download the game, it works and everything, but like sometimes black boxes will appear and like for different photos. So that's been put on hold because I plan on doing a whole rework of that, because I love that story that that I have planned for it, and like the characters. I'm never gonna abandon that project, but it's just gonna be put on hold for right now until I can get to the point to fix all the problems that I have for that game. So, but in the meantime, this project right here, Fantasy Fighters, it's something that I wanted to try for a long time. And what it is a turn-based game, and this will be the first turn-based game I ever made. Like I never tried this before, so this is very new to me. So this made me a little bit more excited, and because it's like a new challenge that I can do. And so that's the main reason I started on this. And I was actually developing the game when the problems and stuff happened to my computer. And during that, during when I was developing it, one of the blue screens actually happened while I was working on this game, and it caused a lot of the scripts for the game to be corrupted. Like, it was like part of the game was corrupted. It had so many information that was that kind of just went away. It was gone. It was so much progress to it. So it was so many. It was a few setbacks of this game that I was like, oh my god, I don't know if I can even like deal with all this. But somehow I managed to keep on going. On this Discord, I'm actually in a Discord called Fantasy Haven, and they do they post pictures and do RP of like AI created artwork, generative artwork. And I had like a channel on there, and then they gave me so much support on there, and I've been posting up my updates and stuff, and they've been just telling me to keep going and never give up and everything. And it just motivated me enough to, you know, continue this project. And I actually like the scripts that I lost, like I actually was able to recreate them, and it ended up being better, because a lot of people saying like if you do it again, like you probably can make it better this time. Like those members and the my family members was actually telling me that, so they gave me the more motivations to continue this project, because I really wanted to do this, because it was a very big project that I was really excited about. So like I mentioned before, this is Fantasy Fighters. It's a turn-based RPG game that I'm shooting for. But the gameplay of how it works is very unique. It takes a lot of elements from a couple of games. I don't know if I can be able to name them all, because it's quite a few of them. So one of them is Super Smash Brothers, like the whole series. It's Pokemon, Epic 7, the mobile game, Fire Emblem Heroes, the mobile game, and Naruto Shippuden, Ultimate Storm 2 mostly. I think that was it. But it's probably a few more. Like after you watch the gameplay, you probably can find out other elements from other games that probably similar to. But those were the main games that inspired me to do this type of gameplay and everything. So hopefully it will grab some of y'all's attention. Oh, and like the major part of this game is everything. It's mostly it's probably gonna be like 85 to 90% AI artwork. So this is only gonna be using mostly AI artwork from multiple generations. And the people from my from that server that I'm in, that fantasy server, Fantasy Haven, I managed to get a lot of members over there who, like, I asked them like if they wanted to be a part of this project, and a lot of them wanted to contribute to this project. So I got a lot of artists on here, and like it's like a few on here, but after I do some videos and showcase videos, I was hoping to get more, so to build on this world I'm trying to create. So it's mostly gonna be AI artwork, and it's gonna be used in a different way. It's pretty much like the game. Another game that it probably goes off of is any kind of card game. Kind of. It's pretty much like a card game. But I think the biggest similarities is probably that you will find out is probably Fire Emblem Heroes and how the moves and stuff happens. So go to the menus. I'm gonna just show you what the menu look like. So this is the main menu right here. I have like a different main menu set up for almost every game I made so far. This one is similar to the Gifted Ones menu that I made, but I haven't showcased because that game is like a real old project, and it's pretty much, I don't know if it's working. I really don't think it's working right now, because it transferred between so many computers that I use. I think some of the files is like, it's not like it's corrupted or anything. It's just that when you try to play it, just a whole bunch of errors just pop up. So I'm gonna have to fix that one day. But this is, so just like right here, this the bottom bar. It's basically like a thank you message. Like I showed this on a couple other games and everything, but it's like this on every game that I will make, and it's not filled in as you can see, but it will have a picture of, it always have a picture of Hazel and like the style of what the game is. So this picture is probably gonna change, but it will always have Hazel and like some credits here. So this is also where you can look at the credits of different artists that helped with the game too. So it's probably gonna be like something you scroll. So you just press that to go back. So this is the logo that I designed for it, Fantasy Fighters. And I thought that was pretty neat. And this is the girl from that trailer that I showed you. Lolita, one of them. Yeah, she's the girl, the main girl, that I showed you on the trailer. I'm not gonna tell you exactly her role, but well, you can kind of find out from the trailer. But I'm not gonna tell you too much about her, basically. So this is the story. Well, not at least not yet. I'm gonna do a couple of trailers then. It's gonna tell you kind of like the story that show it to you instead of me telling you outright. So this is the main menu. It tells you where you at right here. And hold on, let me make sure it's showing my freaking cursor. Hold on, shoot. Dude, if it doesn't show my cursor, I would be actually pissed. How do I show? Hold on. We're gonna get through this. Hold on. We're gonna move that. Oh, it is. Shoot. Okay, thank God. Okay, so this is story. That not working, of course. This is quick play, settings, gallery, stars, which is probably gonna be like a trophy system, and quit. So I think settings work, gallery. So when you click on something, I don't know why it's doing all that crap there. That's crazy. But this is gallery. So it tells you what it is right here, and this is how you go back. You can just click on that, and you see it move around like that. So that's the main menu. So you go. So the main interface I got open is quick play right here. So you click on that, it shows custom battles, challenges, practice, boss run, and tutorial. Boss run is something something you'll be reminded of in Astroworld. So it's gonna be something similar to that, and that's like the only playable feature on Astroworld now, where you battle waves of people, and then at the end it'll be a boss. It's pretty much like that. And so what I have working is practice, because I like to have like a basic practice mode, so I can test like different characters out. So you go practice right here, and then this is stage selection, and this is where you can probably see some similarities to stage selection, like on Super Smash Brothers, or where you could pick your stage and then you can pick your characters, like the new thing, the Smash Brothers Ultimate that they did. So you just click these arrows. Oh, wrong one. You're not supposed to see that yet. Right here, this arrow. Yeah, that's the arrow to go to the next one in case it's blue. I don't know why I was thinking that, but this is the name of the stage right here, and this is the stage size. So this is actually stages from, like, you know how Super Smash Brothers have stages from like a character in the game. Most of these stages have characters behind them, where they're from and stuff. So this is a stage from a AI artist on the Discord server I was mentioning before. So it's TRC. I'm not gonna read all these names because I'm probably gonna butcher most of them. But this is a stage right here. This is one of the stages I made right here. And then that's the stage right here, and Super Mario Dome right there. So that's all the stages that I have right now. But the only one that's working is on this one. This the basically the test stage I was doing. One of my stages too. But if you click on one, say for instance this one, if you click on it, it would go right here. This is the character selection screen right here. And you see the background. See how it changes to like you're inside like a building of some sort, like a futuristic building. If you click back, go to practice, and then you choose a different stage, then that background will change, you know, to like a secondary picture of that stage that you're trying to go to. So I think that's a pretty neat you know, pretty neat visual thing to see right there. And then I'll show you Super Mario Dome since we go there. So this is like in a kind of like a stadium, the dome. So this is how it's going to be set up. So traditionally it's going to be 3 versus 3, but you can make it to where it's like 1 versus 1 or 1 versus 2 or 1 versus 3. Like this is just like you can have up to 3 on one side and up to 3 on the other. So it'll tell you the stage name right here, which I don't know why it's not doing. That's actually crazy. It's just not gonna do it. Is it? Why? Oh, maybe I don't have that set up. Dang, I've been working on the game for a long time. I ain't realized I had that set up. It's supposed to show the name right there. But anyway, so it will show you the stage name right here. It'll show the practice you're in and how big the stage is. So that's normal size. So it's probably gonna be like tiny, small, normal, large, or extra large or something like that. So right here it'll tell you the name of the character right here. But right now we don't have none. And this is callings. This is a new game mechanic that I just created, but we're gonna get to that later. So you can click on settings right here, and depending on where you go to, this will always change. So it says Super Mario Dome right here. That's the stage we chose. But if we choose like a different world, say for instance this world out here setting, it'll tell you that world. And the reason it doesn't have anything here because first of all I didn't set it up yet, but this will be stage specific. Like if it's like special events that happens to the world, that stage, you can turn it on and off here. So that's something that you can change. Let's go back to Super Mario Dome. Let's go back to Super Mario Dome. So this is like the settings you could change to Super Mario Dome. So retractable roof, you can change that to open or close. So that's like the roof at the top of the stadium. You could open and close that. So the weather, you can do clear, wet, free. I don't know what I mean, but the weather you can change to clear, rain, or snow. And this is actually like, this is not just a visual thing. This will actually change the gameplay, and I'm gonna tell you that soon, later on. That will actually change the gameplay. And the crowd, this is like purely like if you want this or not. It's not really gonna change gameplay, but it's just like a cool thing you can have in the background. So this is full. You can have full crowd. You can have a minimum. So people probably just start clapping or something like when something happens, or like do like occasional woohoo or something like that. But it's just gonna be small. If vacant, it'll be completely silent in there, and then there'll be nobody in there. So I think that's pretty cool. And then if you close the roof, you can't change the weather, but it will still be active. So if you choose rain and close it, you can't choose it, but it still say rain. So you can probably hear the rain hitting the stadium, like, you know, like a subtle rain sound. You can probably hear that. And then snow, it probably won't change that much in there. So you can open and close that. And this is the general settings. So this is what happens regardless of what stage you're in. So This is called. I know it looks like love mode. Like people on Discord was saying like, "Is that love mode?" I said, "No, I know it looked like it, but it's not. It's actually lore mode." So a lot of the characters that I have on here that's from other artists, you know, a lot of the characters are overpowered. Like they have most of them can't die. They got like they can one shot pretty much everybody. It's just yeah, you know how it is. So a lot of people have really overpowered characters, but on this game they're gonna be was it how do you say it dang how you what's that name? Oh. And like balanced, yeah, they're gonna be balanced towards the game and like other characters, so nobody will be able to one shot everybody. This changes that, and then it puts them. It has all their values based on what their initial character is. Like, if somebody's overpowered, they're gonna be overpowered on here, and then if somebody is weak, they ain't gonna do no. They're gonna most likely do no damage to somebody else normally. So that's what lore mode is. So I think it's a pretty fun thing to see how powerful a character actually is. So you will be able to change that on here. In cinematic cut-ins, this is like a feature you will see when I get to the gameplay, and then you can kind of say, oh, this is pretty much like this one game. So yeah, this mostly Fire Emblem Heroes, because I played that game. Like I really love that game, and so a lot of the inspiration came from that game and Super Smash Bros. Those are like the two main games it came from. So you can do only start, off, or on, and we'll get to that later on. Character stage effects. This pretty much turns off all. I think it pretty much turns all of these off, or so. I'm not sure exactly what it's gonna do, but I just had that option there for now. We'll see what it does. That's a game mode you can't change right here. It just reminds you where you're currently set it up as. And turnstile. So this is pretty cool. Turnstile is how you want to play the game. So P1 means player 1, player 2, player 1. So what it means is right here. This is player 1 side, and this is player 2 side. So player 1, player 2, player 1. That means one character. Say for instance this character, they do a move, and then player 2 does a move for any of these characters. Then player 1 can choose one of their characters, and then just go back and forth, back and forth. That's pretty much how it is. A regular turn-based game. So turnstile 3. This one player 1 X3. This thing is stop session. Holy cow. Hold on. Let me turn. Oh, forgive me. Let me turn on Do Not Disturb. No, it's still on. Okay. Alright. Turnstile P1 H3, P2 H3. That is basically you can choose to fight this character do a move, this character do a move, this character do a move, and then it'll be his turn, and then all their characters have to do a move, and then it'll be your turn. Be pretty much like that. But you can choose to say like, oh, I don't want to play my turn. Like use strategy. And then player 1, player 2, player 3. This will add up another team, so you can have 2 right here, 2 right here, and 2 right here. So that'd be one team, team A, team B, team C, and then it'll be one team A plays, team B plays, and team C plays. So that's how that works. Alright, we're gonna go back to here because that's the only one I have set up. So this is where you choose where your characters want to be in right here. So you just click one right here, and then it'll go to your character selection. So right here, it says AI artist spy. This is me, of course. So this is my characters that I have, my AI OCs that I put in the game so far. So what you would do, you would see who you want, and then you'll just click on it. So it'll put their picture right here and it'll change their name. And this X, you click this so you can cancel it and then they'll disappear. And it'll go back to none. So that's how that works. So you click on it. Say we want Maryland right there. And then if you want somebody right here, you click on it, and then it'll bring up the picture again. And right here, you can choose this to select what page you want. So this page 2 of my characters right here. Then you want to go back right here. Or if I have, remember how I mentioned how I have other artists? You can click here at artists, and then it will show you all the other artists that you will want to choose, and it'll tell you what how many characters they have for each for their page. So all of this is not really updated, like, because I think he has 2 or 3 more characters, but it still say 2, but it's not updated yet. But you can choose any one of these, and then like I have a second page right here. So you go here, so you just choose who you want. Say for instance we'll choose Bulletin. So when we choose Bulletin, it will show all of his characters right here. And it tells you like his picture, it'll show you pictures right here. So you just choose what you want, and it will give you an option of what characters that you will like. So Hanukkah, we're gonna do Marjane. So we're gonna put her character right here. Most of their characters not working right now. It's just I'm gonna get this video out so they can get an idea what they want with their movesets and stuff. So I think this video would be needed for them to actually give me that kind of information. So you can just choose any one of these and it'll say Serion. So we're gonna cancel those for right now, and then we're gonna go and choose somebody to fight against. I have 3. I think I have 3 characters set up for this, like Karen right here, and I have Inya, and I actually have another one, Ritiko right here. But we're gonna choose Karen because that's the one I've been training with most of the time. So let me first go and fight this one first. Oh no. Let me do Inya. We'll do Inya. So we're gonna click here to go to next. So it will everything right here is just a work in progress. So all of these is just like these little tiles and stuff. This is just like testing spots that I did. So it's not gonna be on their final product. But so when you first move in, it's probably gonna do like an intro or stuff. It's just basic right now. So it will tell you right here, it shows 18 turn, and it'll tell you the name. And if you have somebody right here, it will show it right here. If someone right here, it will show it right here. But since we got somebody in the middle, it shows it in the middle. So it tells you their name, what damage number they have, and stamina. So the damage number, we will get to that, but it's pretty much like how Super Smash Bros. Work. So this is new with the little purple ring around here. This is something the Discord people didn't see yet. But we're gonna click her, Inya. So this is their move list. So this is what the characters can do. So it'll show the picture right here, damage, stamina right here. So and their character right here, their name, and normal attacks. Right here you can choose. It's gonna be normal attacks, the first one, special 1, special 2, special 3, and ultimate attacks. And each of them will have varying levels of power and like damage outputs, like attacks, and it will cost. They will typically cost more stamina to use than your normal attacks. Depending on what it is. So when you hover over one, it will tell you on the left side right here. It'll tell you the name, the attack, how many stamina it would cost to use it. It'll tell you like a description of what it is, and what the output you will get from it right here. And right here, it tells you the type of attack it is. So on this game, there's something called resistance. So it's pretty much like the defense of every character, and there's different types of resistance. So everybody will have a base resistance that will be there no matter what. Then you can have defense or resistance to certain types of attacks. So you can have a different number of resistance from physical, but what it does, you can either have positive resistance, negative resistance, and neutral resistance. So neutral resistance will not add or subtract anything from your resistance, your base resistance. So when you get attacked, the amount you have on your base resistance will be subtracted from the damage that you will take. So physical, and the positive resistance will add more resistance to your base resistance. So in a combination of the positive and your base would be subtracted from your attack, like the amount of damage you receive. So you get more protection. So that's like pretty much like if you have like a heavy armor, you have a character who has heavy armor, there'll be more resistance to physical attacks. So you get it. So in negative resistance, it's pretty much the opposite. Like it takes away from your base resistance if that character is weaker to physical or energy or spiritual or magical. Because these are the types of attacks that's in the game: physical, energy, spiritual, and magical. And then this is if the move can do criticals, and then this is if it's the move is ultimate. That may change to something else, but for now that's what it is. Yeah, but that's what it is for right now. And criticals, if it is a critical right here, it will tell you what that critical will do. And what critical is, we'll probably get to a move right here. We can show that too with the next character. So I'll show you on the next character. But so this is their moves, and it tells you what each of them does. That 0 right there, that's something I gotta change. But it will tell you what attack it focuses on. So it'll show you energy. That's an energy based move, and then this is a spiritual based move. So that's and then right here where it says view, it's not hooked up right now, but you can actually view what the characters, each character is resistant, or like either positive resistant to, negative resistant to, or just neutral resistant to. So you can be able to plan your attack. So if you see somebody who's negative resistant to physical, then you would do this move because it targets physical. So that's how you would do it. So we're gonna do one move and show you how it works. So we're gonna click Fire Claw Swipe, and when you click on it, it will go to the other side, and it says choose your target. So you're gonna choose Karen. It shows you her damage and her stamina. So you're gonna click on that, and right here it will show you the overview of what's gonna happen. So it says Enya is attacking Karen, and it tells you the skill that she's using. So what you do is you just click here to confirm it, and then and what it does, it will you'll just watch it and see the move play out. So you click it. Alright. So after the move hits, the character is knocked back, and then they will receive the damage. So they got 22 damage from that. And it shows continue. And this move, when she got hurt, like you saw the flames and stuff on her, and the screen actually went red, it actually added 10 more damage. So she actually received 12 damage from it. But the fact that the move right here it says guarantees damage from fire. It guaranteed her 10 damage from fire, and that will go through resistance. So that's what critical does. Criticals goes through your resistance, and you get the full damage. So that's what that is. So from that move is really unique because it will always guarantee that amount of damage. Because mostly criticals are based on like probability, like you probably like 10% or 15%. But that move is you guarantee that extra 10. So Flame Bomb is a energy attack, so we're just gonna go ahead and do that one. Cause the move does 23, but she only took 12 from it, so it took quite a bit from that 23. So we're gonna do Flame Bomb. See how this move plays out. Like that. So that's a little flame attack, and then that one does, like if you can see it, like it sets 5 for her damage. So it did that damage, and it also gave her 5 extra. And you see that? You saw how much damage she took? She took almost all of it. 36. She took a lot of damage from that. Like her resistance hardly did anything, and that is because that character is negative resistance to energy. It's not showing you right now, but it will later. But that character is negative resistant to energy, because she took almost 30 damage from that thing. She took 30 damage from the added with the guaranteed 5 that it did after, but she took a lot of damage from that one compared to that first move. So that's and you saw how far she got nipped. Not bad. So we do Spiritual Pounding. We're going to go ahead and do that one. Wow. So now you're going to go work. It's probably the wrong person to change. It's probably the wrong person to freaking do a thing on. God dang it. Well, let's see if it'll still work. Yeah, it'll still work. Yep. So multi-hit moves, like it would hit them a couple of times and then they get knocked back from the final hit. So, and I'm gonna tell you more about multi-hits and how other things work with that. But I'll tell you that in a later video. So we're gonna do pause, and then we're gonna quit the characters. Okay, we're gonna show you something else. We're gonna show you what Callings does. Right now it's only set up for Merlin. So, what Callings is like you're calling on someone to help you out in your battle. So, you will have up to 3 Callings right here. So, what you do is you just click on one tile, and it will show the different types right here. And so, if you hover over it, it will tell you their stats and what it does. So it'll tell you the name of the character and or item, and it will tell you what she does and the effects that it will do. So that's Dragonite. It said that she fired her sniper rifle at the target. So the difference between Callings and regular moves from other characters is that, first of all, it doesn't use the character to, do these attacks. It uses like a different person. But, and it will tell you, like after you choose it, it will show you right here. And you can click on this to get rid of it all, like do it like that. So I'm put it all back up there. Here. And we're gonna go ahead and start. So what you do is you click on here and you see where it says items. You click there. So it will say right here it says Callings and personal skills. Alright, so you can have up to 3 Callings per match. And you can have like each character can have 3 personal skills that they would always have. So if I'm Merlin, she will always have these 3 skills that clearly not here right now, but will be later on, that she can either use or see the status of. So it can be active or passive effects, and you can just click on it to see the status, or you can click on it to use the effect. So the difference between items and moves is that items doesn't cost stamina. Like callings doesn't cost stamina to use. What callings do cost is it has like a cooldown effect to it. So when you use it, it will require a couple of turns to pass before you can use it again. So you can't just keep using it. So, and it doesn't take your turn away. So if it's your turn, you can actually use like a calling and then still attack with your character after. So that's something you can do. So we're going to choose the first one, Niabi, and show what that calling looks like. So if you click on her, it will go back. Since it's an attack-based move, it will go to the enemy side. So you just click on the enemy that you want to attack, and instead of Merlin being here, it will show Niabi, and it says attacking using her sling fling. I think it says that she used a sling to fire at the enemy. So we're gonna see that. So this is what happens when you use a calling. Wow. Hold on, y'all. All right, let's try that again. Man, this is what I get. I think what it was, I chose in the beginning, I was choosing a lot of characters that I haven't done yet, because like hooked up to this thing yet. So I think that's why it started getting confused and doing all those errors. But let me go back so you can see what it looks like now. So what she does is she's blowing a whistle, because it's like the calling whistle that each character will give you, like in the story. Like in the story mode, this will happen. And then after she does her move, she will jump away and get it out, jump out of the battlefield. So she does a move real quick and then jumps out. So that's what mostly callings do. And it doesn't take your move away. So after I could do an attack. So this is what I was talking about with criticals doing, like, you know, like a possibility. So this just has this probably be lower because this move already do like 74. So that would be overkill. But it's still doing the balancing of it. So, and you see where it says physical and energy. So some moves will actually do multiple attack types. Like we actually focus on multiple attack types. So this is an energy stab where she throws a staff, an energy staff, and what it does, it stabs the opponent and then it explodes. So the first stab is the physical attack, and then so that's the first hit, and then the second hit is the explosion, and that's the energy based attack. So some moves can do multiple. We're gonna do items. So that's Niabi's. And we're gonna do surprise strike from Drakenor right here. And then this is an example of a calling that happens outside the battlefield. So what she does is she whistles out. It goes in a snowy area where Drakenor's there. And she snipes her rifle out, and then it hits the target like that. So that's how callings who are off screen does. And then we're just gonna do left. This is left. We're gonna do her death blast. See what that looks like. And then she'll jump away. So that's where callings are, and I think it's a pretty cool game mechanic that I thought of, and I think that would help out a lot of people in the battlefield. So what callings are used for? So some characters may have just focus on physical attacks, so they do a lot of physical based attacks, but they could be fighting someone or something that is there's a lot of resistance to physical attacks, so they won't get a lot of damage from it. But you can use a calling, say for instance, if it's not resistance to magical, you can get a magical calling that will help you out. So you get what I'm saying? So that's what I think callings would be useful for. And then it will tell you like the status of the turns right here. So and then right here you can also click here and you can see what the other characters are resistant or not resistant to. So that is it for her. Let me show you another example of something else. Oh yeah, in right here general settings. The only thing I have right here is the camera type. So right now it's at follow highest. So what it does, if you have multiple characters, say for instance, like just keep in mind of how the camera looks at the enemy character. So you see how it follows her like that. So if you change that to it says static, it will go out and it will be more of a static camera view instead of actually physically like actively following the character. Now I'm getting notifications. This thing is annoying. I think I got it. So it will actually hit the character like that, and the camera will kind of, it will still follow them, but it's not actively following them. You know, get what I'm saying? So it will just zoom out to where the character will be at after they get hit, and it will stay there. So let me show you another example of something else. So we actually are going to change these callings to another group. We'll do Buchu and Magic Geyser, and her defense thing. I will that's actually a shield system that I'm trying to not gonna develop eventually. It's not set up yet, but it's gonna be like a shield where you can actually put like a shield on the character and be able to protect them. But it's not in there yet, so we're just gonna leave that out for right now. And why not? We'll just put, yeah, I'll be back in there. So we're gonna choose a different character, and let's choose this girl right here. Girl's pretty cool, and this girl's really impactful when she hits. Cause what she does is when she hits, it causes shockwaves and like sonic booms to happen. So, and she's just like a regular human. She just has, you know, that spiritual energy, and she's a really good fighter. So this is Mayu. And so right now she only has 3 moves, because right now I was trying to focus on everybody's normal attacks so I can, you know, get the multiple attacks in there without having to do too much, you know, just so I can get the character playable. So the Sonic Boom Strike, that has, like it says, there's 25% chance to do 27 damage. So criticals will also show like a, you know, like a blue move, or that would be really similar to how Super Smash Brothers Ultimate does it. Like whenever they get like a blue move, and it's also how what I did on Axel too. So we'll do Sonic Boom Strike. Show what that look like. Like that. So, and I didn't do it, but you see how right here it says attack and knockback initial target, and it says splashes nearby targets. So what that does, it will, hold on, let me show you what it does. So let me go out. Let me go out, and then let me fill these characters in. So let me put Inya right here and put Tyrell right here, and show you what that means. So it says attack and knock back initial target. So the initial target we get hit and knocked back, and it says splashes nearby. So this is what that looks like. So you attack the middle, and when she hits him, so she got hit by the full attack, but the other ones got hit by a splash. So just because they were near him, she got hit by they two got hit by an energy, which was an energy based attack, which was that shockwave, that sonic boom. So they got hit by that. So both of their resistance also judges that energy shockwave. So both of their resistance is not the same. Like their base resistance is not the same. It's just that they're positive. They're either positive or negative to that resistance. So it kind of equals out to the same number, like the same number, but it's not the same value, you know. It's just like one added to the other, it equals like the same number. So that's why they got the same amount of damage. But if it was somebody else who isn't resistant to it, they probably get more damage from that. So that's what happens. So it will knock back the initial target, but the others would just get splashed by the energy shockwave. We're gonna change that camera view back to follow. Alright, so Holy Slash, it will attack and knock back initial target, so it's just like a regular move. So we're gonna see that. She throws some energy, not energy, like spiritual slashes. So that's like a regular move right there. And so this is another attack. So it attack and knock back all targets. So every target would get hit by it. But some of the attacks will do more damage to the person you're attacking, depending on what it does. So let's do the Sonic Blast, and then we're gonna attack the middle character. And this is how this looks. So you saw that? You see what I meant by the first character might get hit with the most damage, because she did that shockwave. That initial shockwave went through their first character, so she got damage from that punch. But that second shockwave, it exploded and also hit the other character, so they got hit by that part. In like they both got hit by it. So well, all three of them got hit by that second one, even though the first person got hit by the first one too. So in total, the first person gets the most damage from it. And another thing that you will notice is that you see Enya right here. She's actually closer to this blue square than Tyrell right here, and that's because weight plays a factor in this game. So if somebody is heavy, you can earn the same damage as them, but you won't be knocked back as far as them. So, and the way this game works is like Super Smash Brothers. So the farther you get knocked back, the closer you are to death, because at the end will be blast zones where your character will be defeated. So weight always also plays a role in this game. So I'm gonna do that move again. You can see like the difference. See if you can see the difference more. Yeah, so you can see it real good there. So they got the same amount of damage right here, 22, but she's way closer to this tile than she is now, because she's lighter than her. She's heavier. They got the same amount of damage. So that's how the game works. And this is like the character sliding back like this. This is pretty much like how when enemy characters and stuff get hit, and then they you know how they do like this, that enemy slide back and they try to recover. It's pretty much what they're doing right here. They get hit by like the blunt of the force of attack, and then they recover and slide back. So, and what I was mentioning earlier, so we're gonna back out of this. Let me tell you what I was mentioning earlier. So, what I was saying, where this actually plays a role right here, it's like people has weight too, but it also depends on what the ground surface is too. So, say for instance, you had a normal ground surface like that. World that we was just at, it was like a matte ground. Like it was kind of like an artificial ground, because instead of a stadium, but that would have different properties than a world that's that has an icy ground or a wet ground like rain. So if you have if it's snowing, then you will slide farther regardless of your weight. So if you get knocked back, you will slide farther if you are on a slicker surface, basically. So that's why I was mentioning how this actually changes the gameplay. And each surface has like a different value that slides you after the initial slide when you get hit. So it could be that little difference in sliding back that will cause your character to be defeated after they get knocked back. So that also plays a role in the gameplay. So that's pretty much Fantasy Fighters, and I'm really loving this game so far. Like there's some really creative characters that other artists put on this game that I'm really excited for. And that trailer, like it's also gonna have an amazing storyline behind it too. So I'm really happy about this, and I'm really focusing on this development. So I'm gonna do more videos like this if I get more updates on this game, and show you my progress. So thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.